at the level of excitement here from both boxers as they enter the ring. This is our second men's pinweight bout. In the red corner, Dmitry Zamotayev, 16 years old from Zaporozhye, Ukraine. 164 centimeters, 46 kilograms. Started boxing at 7 years old. He'll be going up against Al-Azraj Sam, another 16-year-old from Baghdad, Iraq. 150 centimeters, 46 kilograms. He's got an amateur record of 3-0. Started boxing when he was 4. Both boxers say that they compete because they love boxing. Judges Quali, Darmasada, Amor, Just, and Gallagher at ringside. The referee going to check the headgear of both boxers. Pull him to the center scratch. Trang Nguyen Vuong, the referee from Vietnam. The referee acknowledges the judges at ringside, and boxing begins. Dmitry in the red corner, Sam in the blue corner, and nice, vicious, strong overhand rights from Dmitry right out the gate. Look at the well-tuned muscles of Dmitry from the Ukraine, trying to follow in the footsteps of his big brother countrymen, the heavyweight champions of the world, the Klitschkos. I'm sure, no doubt, considers them idols, as many boxers do around the world and many boxing fans. And Sam also looking to stake his claim. Referee going to separate the boxers, and there's a nice strong left hand by Sam right down the middle, and another left straight on the face. And Sam coming with some action of his own. He's throwing the heat. You'd like to see that. These boxers know what's at stake. The 2011 AIBA Junior World Boxing Championships. That is nothing to sneeze at, folks. That is a serious, serious title to have under your belt. Both these boxers want it, and they're just one bout away from making it to the finals, and this is the first round of that bout, and you're watching it around the world right now with us here at ringside. Referee going to separate the action, and now a left hand, a wild white left hand by Dmitry, misses its mark. Referee again going to separate them. A nice left hook out of the gate by Dmitry scores to the temple of Sam, and a big left hand. There's that counter punching left hand by Sam. Really impressive. He's landing those straight. A straight punch is the best type of punch you could throw in boxing. Sure, there's an argument that you can make an uppercut the best punch, or a hook, or an overhand right, but there's nothing like a straight punch. There's one from Dmitry, because it's the fastest punch to get there, and it gets there right down the pipe. And that's how you want it. If you could split the guard, if you see an opening in your opponent and you can land that straight punch, you do it every time. That's what your coach will tell you. It's the fundamentals. Some good work by both boxers. Downstairs, upstairs, a pushing right hand by Dmitry, lands to the face. And that's going to do it, folks. That's the third and final round. It's an interesting, exciting matchup. It's going to be a tough one to score. Excuse me, I say that's the third and final round. This is the second round coming up. That was the first round. My apologies. There was so much action in that first round, so many punches thrown, it felt like we just watched 3 rounds in one. That's what you get as you see the corner of Dmitry Zamotayev telling their boxer, imploring him to throw those combinations to the body. Dmitry says his favorite thing about boxing, it's winning. Go figure. Sam, his favorite thing, it's popular. So be that as it may. Dmitry credits his favorite boxer as Vasily Lomachenko. And Sam, of course, no surprise, a fellow, well, not a fellow countryman, but a fellow regional countryman, if you will, of his, Amir Khan, also from the Middle East. Sam says his inspiration is his coaches, and he wants to be famous. That's what he wants to get out of boxing. Not bad. Zamotayev, his father is his inspiration, and he wants to make it to the Olympics. Well, these guys are ready. The stage is set. This is round 2, and both of these boxers are fighting in a phone booth, left and right from both boxers downstairs. And a big left hand by Al-Azraj Sam. It pushes Dmitry back all the way to the corner, and that's that straight left hand that we were talking about. Sam has really had success through the first round and now through the first half of round number 2 with that straight left hand. He's got it like a missile, and he just loads up on it, and it's got like a honing device. So there it is again, another left that you see snap the head back of Dimitri. Dimitri's going to really need to keep his hands up, because that's the only way. He's going to either have to circle and keep a moving target and keep Sam off balance. But if he continues to stand in front of Sam and continues to let Sam penetrate his guard with that straight left hand, he's going to find himself very quickly back on that mat. And I say back on, he hasn't been down yet, but he came very close from that last left, and he's lucky that he had the good wherewithal to keep his feet underneath him. And Lil Sam, call him Zita, he just doesn't stop throwing. Action-packed second round here. Dimitri took that first round 6-3, but you know, at this point, especially after the good start that Sam has gotten off to, I mean, this has got to be a close one. If not, Sam may have even taken a small lead at this point. There's still 20 seconds, so anything could change. Some little roughhousing up against the ropes. A low blow. That looks like the referee's going to call it, yeah, because that was a pretty low punch by Sam. Just went under the belt line. You got to keep your punches above the belt line. The referee, again, cautioning both corners to keep the chatter to a minimum. Left-right combination by Sam, and they're both throwing wild sidewinder type punches. And Lil Sam just plugging away. And a big overhand right by Dimitri comes back. Dimitri showing a lot of heart here. He's eating a lot of leather, but he's still going, and that's round two, folks. How do you like that? Two exciting rounds. What a way to start off this evening session of the AIBA Junior World Boxing Championships 2011. And just as we expected, Sam took that round 6-4. And this is close. It's 10-9 now. It's a one-point game, a one-point match. It's anyone's match going into the third and final. Both of these boxers are smelling victory. They both want to go to the finals tomorrow. This is only going to end one way, and that's exciting. As you see there, the scores after round two. The judges are all over the place here. One of them had it a draw. The other three all had it up for Sam, and that's what gave him the 6-point round for round two. And here we go, 10-9, Sam Al-Ezirej over Dmitry Zamotayev. Straight, there's that straight left and a huge right hand by Sam, and Sam is going for blood right here. The referee's going to separate him. It got a little rough in there. Sam, you know, he doesn't look like a very strong boxer. He's got thin arms. He's got long, thin arms. But boy, does he know how to sit on those punches. They're like laser-guided misses when they come out from his stance. You even see some red welting or scraping going on the left bicep of Dimitri. Perhaps from getting caught up on the ropes, perhaps from one of those misguided rocket propelled grenades from Sam. Be that as it may, this is an exciting third round as Sam pushes his opponent off of him, gives himself a little distance to try and land one of them big haymakers. He misses, and again, Dimitri getting tired. It looks like a big right hand by Dimitri, and another, and both of these guys are really slugging it out. This is a war of attrition. One winner could come out of this. One guy could go on to face Clay Waterman tomorrow in this pinweight division. Who's it going to be? A big left. There it is again. That left hand by Sam finds its home on the Ukrainian's face. Referee looking to Dimitri to say, come on, let's keep it clean. 45 seconds left or so. Coming up on that mark, and here's a left hand by Sam, and now Sam better keep it careful down there because he's getting awfully close to that belt line. He's already been cautioned, and now referee going to stop the action as Dimitri's back turns against the ropes. And now boxing resumes, and there's a nice left hand by Sam. Finds its mark on the chin of Dimitri. And look at the way Sam is just measuring Dimitri. He's got that right hand out. He's just measuring it, waiting for that opportunity to land that big. It almost looks like Klitschko in there, believe it or not. It's actually not the Ukrainian, but the Iraqi that looks like the big heavyweight Ukrainian Klitschko. The way he's just measuring up that big overhand punch. Left to the body by Sam. And there's a lot of wrestling, a lot of infighting here. A nice right hand, a snappy right hand by Dimitri to the face of Sam. There's 2 seconds left, guys. This is going to end as it is right here. And it's going to be up to the judges to call this one. It shouldn't be long for the judges to render their decision. The electronic scoring indicates that the scores are already in the books. They just need to be tallied right now, and they're already tallied. They just need to be collected electronically and brought to the attention of the referee so they could raise the victor's hand in glory. Both of these boxers, no matter what happens, have a right to be proud of their performance. They both looked real sharp in there tonight. Showed a lot of heart. Look at little Sam. Looks nervous. And he gets it. Look at the excitement of Sam Al-Azirej Sam. He gets the victory. And you know that Amir Khan would be very proud of him. Look at the level of excitement. You know, these kids work so hard. Just a big hug to his coach. 16 years old. And look what these guys are accomplishing on a world stage, on television, boxing their hearts out. He's only got a 3-0 record. Now he's got a 4-0 record. And Al-Azirej Sam has a lot to be happy about. He's going to have a lot more.